Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Wizard101 Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So, as you can tell by our quest log, we have a couple things different, and the fact that we're in Wizard City. Yeah. Anyway, don't worry, there's a few things to take care of in Wizard City that have popped up now that we're level 15, 16, and I did say I'd be covering the side quests that pop up with your daily assignment. So, that's what we're going to do real quick, shouldn't take too long. So, yeah. Anyway, first thing we're going to do, since we're here, we're going to talk to Abner K. Doodle. He is going to give us an explanation about spellements.
Hi there, wizard. I'm Abner. Oh, you're that wizard. Anyway, I'm Abner K. Doodle, PhD candidate and special assistant to the headmaster. What does the special assistant to the headmaster do, you may be wondering? I'm basically Ambrose's gopher, but class credit is class credit. Today, I'm tasked with informing everyone about spellements. You may already be familiar with them, but allow me to go into more detail. Spellements are a special type of reagent that you can collect to unlock new, rare spells, or to customize spells you may already know. There are several ways to collect spellements, by completing quests, defeating certain bosses, participating in special events, and even crafting. You can access your spellements by using the spell writing button on the top right of your spell deck page. Note, spellements get harder to find when you're too powerful for a world, but they'll appear again when you move to more challenging worlds.
And what that basically means is that once you get the world completion badge for like the world after, like we wouldn't, like, once we complete Krokotopia, I wouldn't be able to get spellements from defeating enemies in Wizard City. Once you get the completion for completing Marleybone, you won't be able to get them in Krokotopia. That's what they mean by that.
Well, that's everything Ambrose's note says about spellements. I'll let you know if and when more information pops up. Until then, happy spell writing. Here, use these to get started in upgrading your first spell.
I forgot it did that. Yeah, press that. They give you 75 to upgrade your Dark Sprite. Not that we'll ever use it. For me, that is kind of interesting. The top row is typically always just a damage upgrade and an accuracy, and occasionally an accuracy upgrade. The other one throws in a lot of weird symbology that I don't quite understand, but I get this one. It does anywhere from 55 to 75 death damage, and it'll apply a minus 45 heal charm to the opponent you hit, if all opponents have a heal over time. So yeah, that's not very good. So I almost always go just the very normal route. And you get a little animation here. Pretty cool. But yep, that is that. That is that. So, anything else? What does Ambrose have for us? I don't recognize this. What does he have for me? Hold on a second. I do not remember. What does Ambrose have? Hold on.
Your arrival is well timed. I must ask for your assistance once more. As you know, there are many worlds in the spiral. Wizard City is one, and you likely know of others. One of these worlds is Grizzleheim, a cold and wintry place peopled with fierce warriors.
Okay.
The Grizzleheim world tree was once linked to the rest of the spiral, but the contact was lost. We thought it was destroyed. Bartleby now informs me that the portal to Grizzleheim is now active and travel there is possible. Oh, fortuitous news indeed.
Okay. Huh.
We have great need of friends in this dark time. Go to Grizzleheim and make allies of the fierce warriors dwelling there. You should speak to their king.
Okay, I forgot about that. I thought this popped up once you hit level 20, but no, I guess it's once you get to Krokotopia, this quest opens. We're not going to do this right now because there's nothing in Grizzleheim we can do. I mean, other than a fishing quest, but I'm not going to bore you guys with that because that just takes a long time. So we'll probably head to Grizzleheim after I complete Krokotopia. I'll probably head to Grizzleheim and do what I can there at that level. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, Grizzleheim is very much a side area that you're doing for the story because Grizzleheim does not give you a whole lot of experience. You get almost none. Like, it's laughable, the amount of experience you get. Really, you're doing Grizzleheim to eventually unlock Wintertusk, which gives a lot of experience. But anyway, like I said, that'll come much, much later. That'll be a while before we head to Grizzleheim. But anyway, let's talk to Aegon so I can get through with this.
You've been a real asset to the Order, young wizard. With the Pekron data we've gathered, I believe we're close to some valuable insights. The first thing we need to ascertain is at what point these Pekrons will produce a peculiarity. That'll tell us how imminent the threat really is. Using the data, I've collected several flasks of air highly concentrated with Pekrons. However, I need your help to test out my theory. We need somewhere a little more remote. Just in case, of course. Meet me at Unicorn Park, and we'll find out just how volatile these Pekrons can be.
And this really is just watching a demonstration, but I want to go through it because the whole peculiarity subplot thing does interest me. Honestly, I have no idea what it's referencing or what it's... I'm assuming it's for a very, very late world that exists. I don't know. I've only ever gotten past like the third or fourth quest that he offers. So yeah. Definitely. Oh wow, we got a treasure card from that? Nice. That's very rare. But anyway, his quest line, like I said, I haven't gone very far in it at all, so I really don't know what to expect after like the third or fourth one. But anyway, like I said, this should just be like a demonstration.
Perfect! You're here just in time. You weren't followed, were you? I think there are some who seek to hinder our research. Very suspicious. Where was I, though? Oh, yes, the Pekrons. I'm going to add increasing levels of Pekrons to this cauldron until they produce a peculiarity. You simply need to stand beside the cauldron so your badge can be exposed to it. I'll collect the reading when we're done. All right, here we go. Don't worry, my research indicates these peculiarities are only dangerous under special circumstances. You'll be fine. All right, to start, I'll add 3 flasks of concentrated Pekrons. And nothing. No reaction whatsoever. I thought that would do it. Very well, I'll add just 1 more flask, and let's see how that reacts. Nothing. Oh, perhaps I'm being too cautious. Let me just add the rest of this and see what happens.
That's a bad idea.
Great jumping gravity frogs. A peculiarity. It worked. I can't... It's actually extremely dangerous. Stand back. Let me neutralize it. Oh, that was close. Are you all right? Thank the stars. Yes, I know I said it was safe, but I didn't actually think it would work. I apologize. If my research is correct, a peculiarity like that, if it weren't under control, could annihilate half of Wizard City.
Jeez.
But let's keep that quiet for now. Come, meet me back in Ravenwood and we can discuss what we learned.
So yeah, that's basically it. Now we just go back, talk to him at Ravenwood. And then we'll be getting back to the regularly scheduled Krokotopia.
That was exciting, wasn't it? A real-life peculiarity right in front of us! And they said such a thing couldn't exist. We showed them. Oh dear, look at this. Your badge is glowing pink. Hot pink. That can't be good. I will have to consider the implications of this. We still need more data to investigate these matters further, so keep checking in for your daily assignments. Until tomorrow, then.
And there we go. That is that. Let's get to Krokotopia, so we can at least start on the quest line in there. All right. I did say we would start, but there are a couple of things we need to pick up before we do that. Namely, Prospector Zeke and the beetles or scarabs that he'll want us to pick up. Oh no, they are beetles.
Well, hello again, young wizard. Good to see you again. I see you made it out of Wizard City. I was worried the place is falling apart. You'd be glad to know all them smiths you found are being appreciated. I found them all good homes, I did. They'll be safe so long as Malister don't get his way. Maybe you could help me again. I need to round up beetles. They're all over Krokotopia. You bring them back to me and I'll reward you.
And this little symbol here, I believe this is supposed to be the representation of spellements. So we get some spellements for completing this. And I don't remember where all of them are. I do know, obviously, one is right here. That was the second Oasis beetle. There is another one. I don't really remember where they all are. To be completely honest, I think... yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, but this is a little cool thing. This is... Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. No, it's not this one. Wrong one. Yeah, this isn't open. But when this opens, when the red line gets all the way to the top, this teleporter opens up and it takes you up here, where there is a secret shop specifically for like minions. So mainly myth students benefit from it. But anyway, while I'm thinking about it,
Are you thirsty for knowledge? I can help.
here is this world's crafting quest.
So, Miss Dangletree sent you to me, eh? From the looks of you, you're still a novice crafter. Only able to craft one thing at a time before resting. Under my teaching, you'll earn another crafting slot. You'll be able to craft 2 items at once. I need you to go and make 2 rings of insight to demonstrate to me that you know what you're doing. Bring them back to me, and we'll talk.
Alright, but obviously the first thing we have to do is buy that, this. So, they need citrite, simple vial, and we'll need 2 of that, 12 of that, 8 parchment, and 12 small blocks, as I want 2 of it. So what was it? 2 citrate, 12 small vials, which you can get from this guy here. And that's that. I won't go ahead and I won't take care of that right now. I'll do it later. Really, because I'm not entirely sure it matters showing it off or not. But anyway, again, I don't remember where the other Oasis beetle is. It might be in a location I can't get to right now. Yeah, it might. Oh, it's right over there. Never mind. Let me go ahead and grab that one while I'm thinking about it. There we are. There's our beetles for the Oasis done. Now, let us head into the Temple of the Sun. Or Pyramid of the Sun. It's been a long day. So we can get started on this quest line. Ooh, 3 of them, nice. I'll talk to him in a second. There is a beetle right down there, as you can see. Go ahead and grab that one. And now let's talk to the professor.
Come in, come in. Watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang? As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang. We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
Sure. Gordon Fleming in the Royal Hall. There is one thing I want to check real quick, just because I did say it's always a good idea to pick up the Prospector Zeke quest when you go to a new world, and almost always there's also a book-related quest. Almost always. So I'm going to check the library. See if this guy has any quests for us. Nothing at the moment, but he will at some point, I believe. Hedge has something for us. Maybe he's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Hedge is over here. Maybe he's the one. Yeah, I think he's the one that's like, I want to learn more about the history of, the Manders and Krokotopia. So it might be this guy.
Greetings, student of wizardry. I must say that I am always delighted to see people from the other worlds, though some cause me distress. For example, Major Talbot keeps staring at me as if I were an amusement. Manders may look strange to some, but we have our pride. He's intimidating me with his stare, and I'm afraid to confront him. Could you talk to him for me? Manders are quite shy by nature, you know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah.
What? Edge concluded that I thought he looked odd. Well, I must say that Manders are very different than anything we have in Marylebone. Actually, I was puzzled as to why he is purple. All the others I've seen are either blue or orange. Have you noticed that?
Or green, like the one behind you, but yeah.
I feel my ignorance embarrasses me. Would you be so good as to talk to Zane? Ask why the Manders are the colors they are.
Zane is the one we just saw in the library.
The Major wanted to know why Manders are the colors they are? Actually, I'm surprised that no one from Marylebone has asked before. Originally, Manders were green, but some of our forefathers served the different orders. The pyramid is of the Fire Order. Manders who served it changed to orange. The Crocosphinx is of the Order of Ice. Those Manders who are blue in nature are descendants of those whose ancestors served ice. The tomb is of the Storm Order. Manders such as Hedge al-Dim, purple in nature, are descendants of those who served storm. I guess the elements became a part of our four Manders long ago, and that is why we are four different colors.
4 Manders instead of 4 bears. I like that. It's funny. Just a little bit of attention to detail there.
The Manders are different colors because their 4 Manders serve the 3 orders of fire, ice, and storm. Gadzooks! It makes a sort of sense now. I guess my curiosity got the better of me. As an officer and a gentleman, please apologize to Hedge for me. I didn't mean to be inconsiderate.
Naturally. It's quite all right.
Oh, Major Talbot didn't know why Manders are different? I thought everyone knew why. No wonder why he was so curious. I feel better now. Say, could you do me a favor? I was supposed to fill up a canteen for the professor. The well water by the shop tastes the best if you could fill it for me. The professor is just inside the pyramid. I'm sure he will be grateful for your service.
Yeah, a bit of a quest line. And since we'll be going in there anyway, do we have anything else? This will go away eventually, I think. Who? Okay. I don't know who that is, but someone in a store, probably.
You fill up the canteen from the well.
Who's Tinu? Oh, Tinu is this one here. Gotcha. That's right. There's a Mander right here.
Ooh, at last, someone who can help me. Please take this parchment to Zane at the library. Yeah, the library is over by the prospector's camp. Ooh, I should have given this to Zane weeks ago. Yes.
I admit, I did completely forget about this. Huh. Yeah, I forgot. I always forget that the Mander in there does have like one or two side quests that he wants you to do. Maybe this is the one that sets up the book quest. I'm not sure now.
Ah, the very information I need indeed. I appreciate you for bringing it here to me. Tinu can be such a procrastinator sometimes.
Okay. Master Historian, why?
Could you help me
Here it
out?
is. I think
I
this
am
is
up
it.
to my eyeballs in shelving parchment, and I've got little time. But I'm also trying to collect stories about
Yep,
the
here
history
it
of
is.
my race, the Manders. I know many things about our race, but I feel it is incomplete. I fear some of our stories might have been lost in the passage of time. It would be great if you could interview a Mander named Hech Aldim just on the other side of the oasis. It would help out my research greatly, and I'm too busy to go myself.
Okay. This kind of starts what I was talking about. A lot of back and forth, a lot of stuff like that, but what are you gonna do? It is a quest-based MMO, so a lot of back and forth.
History? My great-grandmander told me some stories he found in the Chamber of the Chosen. He said our race was once happy and lived without care. All that changed when the Crocs arrived. They were migrating due to hardships and plagues they had in their old lands. We began by helping them out. But we were too generous as a race. We helped them out until one day we discovered that we were their servants. Well, slaves. Sadly, we have become victims of our own kind-hearted nature. Oh well, maybe it was meant to be this way. I hope not.
And now Zani will probably want us to go to the Chamber of the Chosen, which is a location in the Pyramid of the Sun, I believe. Someplace we would be going to eventually, anyway, for a boss fight.
Amazing. You learned all that from talking with Hedge? I never knew that about the history of our race. No wonder the Crocs didn't record that knowledge. You've saved me time and effort. How about asking Salab ibn Dur what he knows about the history of the Mander race? He is usually within the pyramid.
And we will do that, but another time, because we don't have to go to the Chamber of Fire just yet. So that's kind of what I do. Once you leave Wizard City, the side quests that you start picking up, they'll send you all over the New World, whereas Wizard City was very much more contained. So I'll grab things and do things as I can, and I'll pick up other stuff like in preparation for when I get there. Like again, this quest, Chamber of Fire. We're not going there yet. Our next location is the Royal Hall. So we'll do this stuff first. We can talk to Winthrop right now before heading into the Royal Hall, so I'll get that done.
Why, thank you for bringing the canteen. The air is so dry here, it can bring on a thirst that can make you dizzy. Gadzooks, that's the best water I've ever tasted. Can you take this canteen to Dr. Fleming at the dig site? He thinks all the water here on Krok is salty.
And see, we're going into the Royal Hall anyway, so let's continue on. That's how I do. I try to do quests by location. It's not always possible, but you do what you can. Alright.
Look there, Wizard. Do you see that device?
Yes, yes.
It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on this street. You can get where you're going quickly.
Yes, yes, very nice. Just looking at the map, this is pretty standard area. Well, let's talk to Alfred. What the? Wrong button.
Can you believe it? When the Kroks attacked, my notebook fell apart and all the pages scattered. I can't leave this place without that information. My notes on the Kroks may seem like ancient history to you, but they may have some bearing on our present situation. Maybe they can explain Malastaire's interest in this place. I think the charmed slaves picked up the pages of my notebook. Could you get those notebook pages back for me?
Sure. Gives us a chance to fight to get some battle in. Something I haven't really done yet. Like I said, every world after Wizard City is always a 2-on-2 fight. Okay, don't really need either of those. Yeah, why not? Finish it off. Just because I have my AoE spells doesn't mean I'll use them every time. Nice. Alright, that is 2 of the 3. Good, good. Badge discovered, Krok Thrasher. I don't think I can get this off before another one will show up. Yeah, probably not. Let's see, I might be able to. Come on, come on. So yeah, now that a kill shot is going in, no other Manders will join the fight. Because the game recognizes the fight as being over. That's how I understand it, at least. So, because I had a kill shot, the game knew not to add another, well, the game chose not to add another monster, which I really do appreciate that.
My notebook pages! Thanks so much! Now, let me give them a good look. Oh, dear. These research notes need to reach Gordon Fleming right away. I'd better keep researching. I'll be safe, but rotten luck all the same. Could you take my notes to Gordon Fleming? You'll find him in the Royal Hall.
Yeah, pretty much every quest here will give us a spellment for Dark Sprite and Ghoul, which is nice. But that's the reason we do things here. That's why that's why I like to do quests when I get them. Yeah, it's in the dig sign as well, because things kind of, they spill into each other. And I like to try to be as efficient as possible. It's not always completely possible to be efficient, but I do what I can. There's some worlds where I try it even more because I don't really care for the world that much, but yeah, anyway. Alright, at the dig site. Let's go ahead and grab the rubbing of the obelisk.
You make the rubbings.
That has to go back to Winthrop, but let's talk to Fleming. We have several things to talk to Fleming about. Before I do that, let me pick up the ore.
Try the water? All the water on Krokotopia tastes salty due to all the sand. I sometimes wish I had stayed back in Marleybone. Great Majesty of the Queen, that water is delicious. Thank you. I will always endeavor to fill my canteen at the well from now on. You know, I found an old Manda scroll. Could you give it to Hetch in appreciation for bringing this incredible water to my attention? Thanks again, young wizard.
Why didn't they just say laddie? That's funny. So
You brought me Alfred Rothschild's notebook. Splendid! Let's just take a look, shall we? Ah, I see the urgency. Did you know the Tuts intend to invade other worlds with a huge army? Some dark figure has put them up to it. We had suspected it, but this is the proof. Thanks. I'll let the others know. We were digging in this area when we were attacked by menacing crocs. I lost all my equipment in the confusion. Could you go get my equipment for me? I have it packed in wooden crates. Those crates are scattered everywhere.
Sure. Go ahead and take care of that. We are very close to a level up, which is awesome. For those of you who understand kind of my desire to be as efficient as possible, that typically means I would be pausing the video to do some fishing, but currently a member's benefit right now is that fishing doesn't spend energy, so I'll just be leveling like usual. No need to stop things. Let's grab this one. Let's go ahead and pick up some deep mushrooms, and the others should have respawned by now. Pretty sure. Yep, there we are. Get that. Go talk to Mr. Flemings.
Ah, wonderful! You found my crates. Thank you so much. Since you are so good at finding my equipment, perhaps you can help me again. I don't know where I put my inventory list. Would you search the dig site for it? I probably left it near one of the camps.
Sure. If I remember correctly, it's either... Oh, no, it's this camp over here. I don't typically look at the recipe vendors because it's not gear that I'll ever use. But just to kind of show you, this is the life gear vendor, so they have, they have life gear. I don't really know what else to say. But sometimes it can be good, but bazaar gear that you can buy from the bazaar at level is just better, especially when fishing is such an efficient way of getting gold. So
my inventory list. Wonderful. You found it. Oh,
and there's our level.
Now where are those artifacts I found? Bad news. Those artifacts were very powerful. If the Crocs took them, we could be in big trouble. Would you mind battling the Crocs until you get those artifacts back? I would appreciate it greatly.
Sure. I'm here, so yeah, go ahead. And this is, like I said, because all of this stuff, we can do. All of this stuff we can do in the pyramid. So, or in the Royal Hall. So might as well get it done before I head back to the Oasis to give Hetch his document. and what have you. So we'll probably stop by Professor Winthrop before that. Probably not, actually. Nice. See, this can be kind of frustrating at times because that, I mean, like on my next turn, that'll become a death pip, but it doesn't always do that. Sometimes I immediately get the death pip, but not always. It's very strange. Very strange. See? Now it shifted, so ship of fools. Alright, 2 down. On to the next 2. Oh, see? Immediately got my death pip. Nice. Just makes things a whole lot faster, doesn't it? That should be both of them. Nice.
Well, now that that's all sorted, I'd better stay here with them and make sure nothing else goes missing.
And that's that for now. Alright, actually I'm going to go ahead and teleport to the Oasis so I can give Hetch his thing.
Dr. Fleming found an ancient Mander scroll? Now I wish I had listened to my great-great-grandmander when he tried to teach me how to read the old language. I would really like to know what is on this ancient Mander scroll. Would you do me a favor and ask Professor Winthrop what it says? Please?
See, we have to go talk to Winthrop anyway. I do this constantly just to check, to make sure. Tinu has something again. I know there's something that he wants like us to go back to Wizard City for. I think, but let's see. But yeah, I'll constantly check the quest finder.
Greetings, young wizard. I was wondering if you could do something for me. I am in the middle of making a necklace and just discovered that I'm going to need a fire gem. Can you go to Ravenwood and see if Dahlia Falmea has an extra fire gem?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this real quick. It's fast, it's easy. I do know there's a couple of things you have to do, but it won't be too bad. Oh, you know what? No, wait, hold on. While I'm here. And standard. I'm gonna pick. I have a lot of reagents from other, from other characters, so I just need the parchment. And what about the stone? Might as well pick up the stones too. So we can get the Ring of Insight out of the way. Alright, how much time? 10 minutes? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do what we are here to do while that 10 minutes resets. All right.
So, you need a fire gem. I'll see if I have one. Give me a moment. Oh my. It seems that I ran out. My normal supplier is Gustav Copperflame, the ring shopkeeper. You can ask him if he has any.
Well, let's see what he's got.
So you need a fire gem. I normally have some in stock. I embed them in some of the rings I make. Unfortunately, they have been in great demand lately, and I don't have any. You can normally find them in the Dragon's Mouth Cave, next to the Living Flame.
I forget about that place. Okay, seems like something busted down the gate.
You remove a fire gem from the living flame.
Oh, I kind of thought there would be like a, no. I know pyromancy students have to come here occasionally, and they get like, or for one of their school quests, but so. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. A pyromancer was the character I did last time, so. I doubt it's been 10 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably finish up the crafting quests outside of recording, because it's really not that interesting. Yeah, because they're really just not that interesting to cover, you know what I mean? Or to watch, because it really is just crafting stuff and getting the materials to craft stuff. That's all it is. No interesting story tidbits, you know, nothing like that. At least not that I remember. So yeah, I think I'm just going to ignore those for now.
Thanks, young wizard.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your help. This should make a fine addition to my new necklace.
That is that. Anything else? Palace of Fire for our next side quest, but that's not what we're doing. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to Winthrop. We have a couple things that we need to talk to him about. Oh, also, is there one? Storms, Chamber, Entrance Hall, Emperor's Retreat, Well of Spirits, Barracks. Nope. I was checking to see if there was a beetle in the Royal Hall or not. There is not.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word. The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Krokonomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Krokonomicon cannot fall to Malastare. You would like me to translate an ancient Mander scroll? Well, I'm not versed in ancient Mander, but I know Danforth is. See him at the excavation site. Perhaps this order has something to do with the crocs attacking us now. Did Malastare put them up to it? He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the crocs in this area. Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini crocs until you find a croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
Yeah, sure. The other guy is Chamber of Fire. So yeah, we're picking up a number of things that have to do with the Chamber of Fire, so I think we'll be good. Good for now. Excuse me. So, Ini Narini. Yeah, they want you to take out Ini Narini. Easy enough. Once, there we go. Let's say easy enough once we find one. All right. Nice. Let's see, what else? Well, we have a Deer Knight, though it's kind of pointless to try to take that on. Let's just go ahead and take these guys out. 285, that'll take a bit more. Yeah, let's set up. I thought their health was lower. Nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I mean, I'll hit one with a life ire, but I'll hit him with a Deer Knight next turn. So just take them both out. Nice. I actually am going to do the Deer Knight just because it looks different, so. Oh, and a crit. Nice. On both of them. Excellent. Alright, and we got what we needed. Cool. So we do still have to go talk to Winthrop. I didn't think we would have. I didn't think we would have had to. That's fine. Alright, let's talk to the professor. And then I might wrap things up for the episode after we talk to the professor.
You found the chamber key. Well done. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
I can do that, but that will have to wait for the next episode. So yeah, we'll start off the next episode with a boss fight. That'll be pretty cool. Or boss, I call it a boss fight, because, I mean, they technically are, aren't they? So yeah. But anyway, like I said, we'll start things off next episode with taking out Beatty Narini. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.